Lord Oro's Super Short Stories Modern Day Ghost. Chapter 1, A Tragic Loss. Amy Sylvia was a high school history teacher in Chicago. She had been dating Robert Coney, an engineer, for several years. They were deeply in love and had plans to get married. However, fate had other plans. Robert died in a car accident, leaving Amy devastated. She was heartbroken and struggled to cope with the loss. Chapter 2, A Ghostly Encounter. One night, as Amy was grading papers in her apartment, she felt a cold breeze and heard a strange noise. She turned around to see Robert's ghostly figure standing behind her. At first, she thought it was a hallucination, but as she looked closer, she realized it was him. Chapter 3, The Signs. Robert's ghostly visits became more frequent, and he began sending Amy signs. He would rearrange her books and leave messages on her laptop. One day, she found a note that read, "Go to Poland. Free my soul from the vessel." Chapter 4, The Secret Bunker. Amy didn't know what to make of the message, but she felt compelled to follow it. She did some research and discovered a secret bunker in Poland that had been used during World War II. It was rumored to be haunted by the souls of the people who died there. Chapter 5, The Journey. Amy decided to go to Poland, despite her reservations. She felt a sense of duty to Robert, and she hoped that freeing his soul would bring him peace. She packed her bags, said goodbye to her students, and set off on a journey that would change her life forever. Chapter 6, The Liberation. When Amy arrived at the bunker, she found it deserted. She explored the dark, damp corridors, following Robert's signs until she found him. He was trapped in a vessel, unable to move or communicate. Amy knew what she had to do. She freed Robert's soul, and he was finally able to rest in peace. Chapter 7, Moving On. Amy returned to Chicago, feeling a sense of closure. She knew that Robert was no longer trapped, and she could finally move on with her life. She continued to teach, and her students noticed a newfound energy and enthusiasm in her. She knew that Robert was watching over her, and she felt grateful for the time they had together, even though it was cut short. Though odd, it's worth noting there were 3 other life vessels now sitting in the back of Amy's closet emulating when all light escapes the room.